find my conductor's baton, he cried. Oh, what will I do? Me. What in the world is a conductor's baton?
The thing where he...
Hello and welcome to More Things. I'm Judy Trent. Well, it's that time of year again. It's back to school time. But that looks a little bit different for our families that homeschool. Now, of course, they educate their children at home. That's what homeschool means. But in addition to that, they are able to take advantage of all kinds of extracurricular activities that are available throughout the community. Now, we're very lucky because at our park district, the Schaumburg Park District, we offer quite a few programs that are specifically designed for homeschooling. So this time we're going to take a look at some of the things that homeschool families can do in our area, and particularly in our park district. Today we're going to stop into the Spring Valley Nature Center because this is where there's quite a few nature programs offered. So we're going to stop in and see what they're doing today.
Chart that has all sorts of different bugs on it that we can bring out, and you can circle the kinds of bugs that you find. And on the back there's even a place for you to make some observations. So if you find a bug doing something interesting, you can watch it for a while and write down what it's doing and where you saw it. Right? And there's also some pictures of different bug homes. So you can find some different places where bugs might live.
for a butterfly.
Let's put all the playable bugs. Let's put them over on this table here. So we have room to get our supplies. Let's put all of our bugs over here. Did everyone get a spray their filter?
I want to get a net.
And yeah, we're going to share the nets when we go out. So I don't have enough nets for everyone, but we're going to share while we're out there. If you're really skilled, you can watch the honeybee fly around and land. Yeah, we don't want to touch the honeybee.
Right?
Oh. This is where I feel kind of bad, because I don't like the tomato worms because they eat all my tomato plants. But this one, he's not going to live very long because those are wasp eggs. Oh no! There is a parasitic wasp that lays its eggs inside the caterpillar, and they grow on the skin, and the little baby wasps eat the caterpillar alive. So they're a way to keep the hornworm out of our garden. So that means that there's probably like 50 or 60 baby wasps eating the caterpillar right now.
We must do something. You see?
Oh, careful, I don't want to get your hair.
Yeah, you don't want wasp eggs in your
Now, the hornworms, these are caterpillars, and they can get up to like 6 inches long.
Those are the Molly!
No.
Hold the next up.
On the outside of the worm. I don't know that they're called the same thing.
How are you doing? Let's see your clipboard. Oh. Did you mark off any bugs that you got?
No, but I got a gall.
A gall. What's a?
Me and my mom got a gall too. It's an egg case.
Oh.
Egg case.
Oh, see, I learned something.
Squash bug and gave her squash bug.
Yes, you did. Wow. How are you doing? Let's see your. Wow. Look how many he's got. Can you see that? A cricket? What's up there? Let's switch that one.
Grasshopper.
Fly, butterfly. What else?
Damn fly,
A bee.
and
Oh, did you see a centipede?
yeah, and a snowbug.
Ooh. Wow, you've seen a lot.
I have those too.
A chrysalis and a gull. I didn't never know a gull was.
All of those.
I didn't know that was what a. What did you say it was? What did you say gull was? What is a gull?
It's like a. It's a nest. It's like one of those.
Oh, all right. You don't have a.
Like
You have a bunch of bugs in here. Ooh. What do you have?
My friend.
Do you fight so far?
I didn't.
Oh, you're not marking off for the ones you found?
I just got here.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, the group is moving ahead, so I guess we better go. What'd you get?
I found a squash bug and a gull.
Oh. And a flower.
And
And-
a butterfly.
You saw a
And a
grasshopper
And a butterfly.
and a bee,
Huh? Yeah.
bee,
And a butterfly.
and a butterfly. All right, good. Well, it's a beautiful day out here, but we are going to be moving on to our next venue, and that's where we will see what they do at a book club.
Mama loves books, said Oscar. A book is the perfect present. Before I get this straight, what would you call this person?
I'm gonna trade it again.
Maybe. Let's find out. Just then, a commotion broke out on the street. Oscar tugged on a lady's sleeve. What's happening? He asked. It's the Empress, she said. Her coach is stuck in the mud.
Well, we moved inside the Spring Valley Nature Center right now, and I want you to meet Pam Asa, who is on the steering committee for the Schaumburg House
Homeschooling group.
Okay. And House stands for?
HOUSE is an acronym for Home-Oriented Unique Schooling Experience. And that was created by Illinois House, and that is a network of support groups throughout the Illinois area. And Schaumburg House is our particular group, and we are one of many of the network groups in the Illinois area.
Okay, and what you did point out to me, and I thought was real interesting, was even though this is a Schaumburg group, and obviously Spring Valley is in Schaumburg, the people that are coming to this are from far and wide. Some maybe Clarendon Hills, you think?
Yes, Clarendon Hills. We had some from Sleepy Hollow. We all around the area. St.
like it.
Charles. We just have a new one from St. Charles come in.
See, that's great. And now, this is definitely not your first time at Spring Valley. You've done many other things here. And you have today we're going to focus on...
Today we're learning about insects, and then some other programs that we have coming up. We're learning about the plants, the prairie plants in the area, as well as seeds. I think we're going to be doing in November. So we have all sorts of topics that we'll be studying throughout the year.
Right. And so when you come here, this is really for nature education.
Right, it's a nature education. It's whatever programs they're doing at home. This is just an enhancement to what they do at home. It's not necessarily part of their curriculum that they're doing at home, but just some other enhancements that we take advantage of that is in the community, in the
Yeah.
area.
I know, I like that.
Yes, we do
But
too.
I know that you also have things that are not strictly educational, but that are, team building and group building and just for fun. So what were some of those things you were telling me about?
Well, we have a wide variety of things in our particular homeschooling group here in Schaumburg. And some of it's very social, some of it's academic, and some of it's just supportive for the groups. So we do have a day where we have an art class with an art instructor who is actually one of our members. She comes in and last week we did an art class on the topic of Jackson Pollock. Right. And she took time to first teach the kids about Jackson Pollock and his style of artwork, and then all the kids were able to create their own style of his work. There at the location we were at, we put tarps on the floor, and we had kids just whipping paint all over onto their designs onto the floor, and just made really some fun, interesting artwork.
Right, which is exactly what Jackson Pollock did.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's great. I love that.
Yeah.
And you have some monthly activities that you do.
Yeah, we do all sorts of things. Besides that, we have the book club, which is coming up in another
we're gonna be
segment.
going there, yeah.
Yes. We also do a culture club, and that's a fun event as well, where the families study a culture at home, and then bring their presentations to the group. And we also have a food from the group. Everybody brings food for the country, and we have a meal as well. We also do have ice skating class,
Lessons?
not lessons, just an open ice skating session we created just for our group only as well. We have nature hikes. We do nature hikes twice a month. Some are more rustic, where there's no facilities in the area, but just the trails. And other times we go to places that do have nature center buildings where we can explore the buildings as well. We have park days, and we have science classes coming up too. We have another instructor from our group that's going to be doing some specific science classes for the group. We also do service opportunities. We do Feed My Starving Children at least once a year, and also Phil's Friends. And whatever other opportunities that the members bring to the group, we will explore those opportunities too for service work.
Right.
We also created two different type of gym programs. One's an open gym over at the Sports Center, and it's for all homeschoolers. They don't have to be from Schaumburg House, and we just use the facilities over at the Schaumburg Sports Center and just have a day of just open play where it's supervised by the parents. We also have a actual swim and gym program at the Campanelli YMCA here in Schaumburg, where the kids do have specific swim lessons and a gym class where they learn more about the exercise equipment and all the opportunities there are for them.
Well, your kids never have a chance to get bored, do they?
No, we do a lot of that.
Yeah, you do, and that's great.
And the families, they have the opportunity they just pick and choose what they want to do. Nobody does everything. Maybe me. But they can pick and choose whatever fits for them that month or throughout the year. They just, whatever works with their schedule at the time.
Who would like to be the Empress? You already have a character?
Oh, she did.
Oh, that's right, you did. Awesome. Like a perfect.
Exactly.
But as Oscar looked up, there was the Empress herself. She held out a box. Candied violets, she said kindly, to say sorry for your book.
Well, we don't want to disturb the book club any more than we already have, because this is a real learning environment. But I know you have something going on this afternoon that sounded fascinating to me.
That's our Curiosity Hacked Guild. And another one of our moms are running that particular program for the kids. And that is working with another association in which we help bring STEM programs to the kids. And they have many multiple layers of avenues that the kids can study. And we tried to find out which ones the kids wanted to study, which one was the most popular. So we're starting that one with that. And
That's the curiosity part.
yeah.
And typically, how would that run? What would that be like?
Oh, the mom is going to do a presentation of the project that they're going to do for that day. She'll show them how to do it, what it's all about, and then the kids will create the product. I believe today they're making some sort of robots out of toothpaste or toothbrushes, and and then they're going to make a habitat for the critter that they've made with the toothbrushes. And so that'll be the first hour and a half. We'll be learning and making that, and then the second half of the program will be exploring further on their own how they can make it different, add to it, and just to get more involved.
I love that hands-on exploration. That's great. Okay, well, I know that another thing that you have is a drop-in gym, and that's we think that's important in the Park District here. A lot of sports, so that's where we'll see you next. Well, we moved over to the CRC now, and obviously we're in the gym. So this is the part where they get a little physical education. And I know that they spend part of the morning with actual PE class in the gym, and then they go for a swim. So this sounds like fun too. So let's see what they're doing.
We do not want to step off of these mats because these are our rafts. And if we step off the mat onto the ocean, a shark might get our toe, a shark might get our finger as we're picking up the mat. You don't want to do this either. You don't want your skin touching or your shoe touching the floor.
Yes.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. There's 4 of you. Remember, there's 2 of us. Okay, go. And then I pass him the mat. Okay, and this is what we do. So now watch. Am I in trouble? Am I in trouble? I'm in trouble. I touch the floor. Okay?
So you have to kill yourself.
So, what is important about this game? What are you going to learn from this game?
Don't touch the water.
Balance. What else?
Teamwork.
Teamwork, right? Ready, set, go. Here we go. Good job. Watch your fingers. Okay, watch your fingers on the floor. Good job. Much better. Here you go. Go.
Boys do walk for the ladies. Ooh, now little catch it up. Everybody touch the wall. Good job.
That's it.
Okay?
I don't know, is it?
Yeah, they're gonna go. That's not just. That is 2. They're gonna
It's a
win.
teamwork game.
Yeah,
Your
they're gonna-
success is in your teamwork.
Ready, go. Look at them. We can still have a chance. Okay. There.
Go.
There, you can jump that. Come on, jump. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. I love your Texas. Win. Yes.
Oh, just by seconds. Let's get to the other side and then come back. But it's not necessarily a race. We're just working on control, okay? Ready? And so you can keep going. Okay, we have about 5 minutes, so just keep going back and forth, all right? Ready, set, go.
We've moved over into the swimming pool area, the waterworks, obviously, but I want you to meet Amy. Amy Schutzenhofer. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Judy. How are you?
Good. And you just saw Amy running the PE class in the gym, and I love the idea of the teamwork activity, and then you had some skills and drills with the soccer, right?
Yes.
A soccer ball. Do you teach them regular sports because they're not getting a regular PE class? So is that?
Yes, we do. We will go over different units each week. Sometimes we have basketball. Do that for a week of skills, and then we'll play a basketball game. And sometimes we'll have a couple different teams or sets of teams using the entire gym, depending on the ages. This is actually one of the youngest classes we've ever had. So each session becomes a little more challenging based on the ages of the kids, and sometimes we have a very dynamic spread of 6 to 18-year-olds in this class. So it always works out well because everybody cooperates, and the kids are fantastic.
Yeah. That's great, and that's a whole other learning experience right there, getting along with those different age groups. I like that idea. Yeah.
The ages.
Yeah. And how long have you been doing this, Amy?
Surprisingly, this is my 8th year of teaching this specific class.
Did you ever have you were a homeschool mom, or you still are?
I am. I actually have one daughter who's homeschooled in the morning. She's got some learning issues, and it really seems to help her with that, one-on-one. And then I've got a son that goes to Schaumburg Christian School. And my daughter now is going to Schaumburg High School part of the day. So it's really a very interesting dynamic.
Right. And Ron, who was the assistant instructor, was a former homeschool student who you had in a class, you told me.
Right.
Yeah.
Ron was actually in this class from the time he was 12 until he was 18. And then at 18, they obviously graduate out of the class. But yeah, last year I had 6 boys who were in the 16 to 18-year-old range with 8-year-olds, and it was wonderful. Yeah. It was really amazing how well it works out.
Yeah, that's great. Now, for homeschool parents at home, all of the classes are not instructed by other homeschool parents, but I just thought it was interesting that this is a mom who has experience with that. So that's great. Now the kids have moved over into the waterworks, like I said, and here they're kind of free. Is that right?
Right. Just free playtime. We give them a swim test at the beginning of each session to make sure that they're capable and safely able to swim into the lap pool. Otherwise, they're always able to use the leisure pool. So 2 pools open at all times is wonderful opportunity.
It is a wonderful opportunity because I've never been in here when there weren't hundreds of people. So this is wonderful. And there are lifeguards on duty, so that's a good thing to know.
2 lifeguards.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we will be back in a minute.
Hi, my name is Julia, and I take time for fun to swim in the pool with my friends.
WSPD, your place to take time for fun.
Well, the kids are having a wonderful time in the gym and learning a lot about, organized sports and teamwork. And now they're in the swimming pool and they're all having a wonderful time. I also want to point out that there's open gym available every Friday at the Sports Center for homeschool students. I want to thank Pam Asa and Amy Schutzenhofer especially for helping me out. And I want to point out to the homeschool families at home that you may not have known there were all these different programs available to you, and we hope that you will take advantage of some of them. I want to thank you for watching, as always, and I'll see you next time.